hell is that supposed to work? I think I got it figured out now. I do not know. Oh, man. Perfect. So it's about 2 wheelbarrows of wood, which is pretty good for 1 hour of work. Overall, I think the sound is nice and low. It's about the brightness of a vacuum cleaner. And it seems to not get bogged down too easily, which is good. It does have a pretty crappy sound though, because it sounds like a little RC car, but that's just how electric is. And yeah. But I really want to cut something down, because that, which is already kind of, it fell over and was hanging out of the tree. I want to see something go down because I cut it. Now look at that. The dead tree limb has red in it. I've never seen that before. Very nice. Ooh, yeah, that was gonna fall down pretty soon anyway. It's all mushy. Now it appears that the oil isn't coming out like I would want it to. And it's getting some, oh, now it is. I guess you have to do it by hand. I always thought that chainsaws would do it by themselves. I don't know. Then this tightening mechanism, I'm not very knowledgeable about chainsaws in general, but the chainsaws I've seen, there's like a bolt mechanism that you have to tighten it with a wrench. Not with this, so this is a bit perplexing. I guess it works. It'd probably be a good idea to clean it all out, because there's a lot of gunk and oil in here now. That's for sure. Well, would I pay 30 bucks for this? Definitely. Would I pay like $80 for it? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how much these go for new, but I don't know. It definitely does work. Now, unfortunately, the end of the cable has this weird cover on it, so it really does not like accepting larger ends of extension cords. So it's a little unfortunate. I kind of had to squeeze it on there, but thankfully this outer shroud is rubber, so it's not too bad. Now, now the oil's coming out. Maybe that isn't the, oh yeah, there's oil everywhere. All over my jeans. So, oiling might have some, I'm probably doing something wrong with the oiling though, so who knows, maybe I'm just messing it up. And I think that the real drawback is the extension cord that it needs, at least for out here. If you're cutting up things that you're bringing home and you have like your own station area, then it'd be great. So, whenever I get a battery for this, I'll be building a lithium battery pack for it, and it'll be one that'll sit on the ground and have an inverter. Although this probably is a universal motor, so you probably could actually run on DC if you wanted, have different voltages and such. But I think having a portable power source would be a very good way to make this pretty much just as good as any saw that I could ever need, because I'm not doing a whole lot of cutting, that's for sure. But this saw might be good for trail clearing and firewood gathering, or if you do them both at the same time. So yeah, it's a nice small investment, at least for the $30. Although I have seen, there's another brand, I'm not sure if it's a Remington or a Lincoln Electric or Chicago Electric or whatever brand it is, you know, because all those brands that actually used to mean something, now they're just names that some Chinese company owns. So it's kind of worthless to have brand names anymore, because like if you see RCA or if you see Zenith, it's just some useless garbage. And now they're coming up with kind of nonsense names like WORX. What's that to a company? You might as well just say, like, at that point, why even have a brand name? Because you know they're just going to abandon that in 10 years and go to some other brand name anyway. I'm happy with my purchase, and this thing looks like it might actually survive more than a day, which is kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to survive being a tool of mine. I think we should go inside and test out some of this wood and see what kind of fire we get. I don't know if I've ever actually split wood before, so let's give it a go. Seems easy enough for these small pieces at least. Ooh. That's a 2-hitter. I need to get a good chopping block, that's for sure. If that's the right word, I don't know. This is actually quite fun. I really like this. Aww. That's a shame. Now I do worry about these termites, so I'll keep this in a trash can. Hopefully nothing will get out. I like to put a little bit of fuel off on the corner, that way it doesn't smother the flame, but it also has a chance to dry out a little bit as the main fuel burns. So it's been about 45 minutes, and unfortunately this rotted lumber is turning into coals, but it isn't burning too quickly. But that's kind of to be expected. I kind of expected that, although this stuff does seem to be burning okay. There's a piece over there that's burning good too. But this stuff will be really good for whenever I get the building insulated, and I need just a nice long slow release of heat. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm really happy with this $30 purchase, and okay, judging by how good a firewood it made, I might go up to $80 for this chainsaw, but that's pushing it. Because I don't mind just using a handsaw, you know, so, I mean, whatever. That's my limit. But for someone that doesn't want to use a handsaw for all the cutting, then yeah, that's probably worth about 80 bucks. When I get the battery pack made for it, then I'll take it out and we'll probably cut down, like, I don't know, 10 trees or something like that, and just see what happens. See if the thing fries. And then if it fries, I might ship it to Ardino vs. Evil, and he can do a bolter about it. That'd be kind of cool. Or just more of an autopsy video, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.